Hi everyone, thanks for joining me, TJ at Big Wins here for another Tech Tips. If you're interested in making an endeavor into the world of kiteboarding, one of your first purchases is going to be a kite-specific harness. There's a few options out there. Option number one is the seat harness. From an instructor's standpoint and from a one-time beginner kiteboarder not too long ago, I highly recommend the seat harness for your beginning harness option for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's got plenty of back support. And number two, it keeps the spreader bar low. So after passing your legs through the leg loops, securing the harness across the waist belt, you're going to get the spreader bar nice and low below the belly button area. Okay, this prevents the harness from creeping up on the student and allows them to do a lot of body dragging out there in the water without the waist harness, for instance, creeping up around your waist area. Okay, so this is a really nice option. Not too high as far as the back support goes on the back. Very nice and comfortable around the ridges right here. Pro Limit, the Kite Seat Pro is a really good option for a nice seat harness. Now if you feel like that this is a little bit bulky and you don't necessarily need the back support, another option for the beginner kite boarder or an intermediate advanced would be the Dakine Nitro shorts. Okay, these shorts actually do have leg loops in them, just like the seat harness does. So what you're going to do is you're going to pass your legs through those loops as if you're putting it on over your neoprene wetsuit. A couple of things to do is to get the belt across the front here, snap it tight, and then the zipper zipped up. And here your spreader bar once again is coming down nice and low below the torso area, below your belly button. And with this 2-point anchor system, I always encourage people to do the bottom strap first, then come back and tighten it with the top. And that really ensures that the spreader bar is going to remain low. Now to clean things up, you take all this excess webbing and you just pack it back into the pocket here. And make sure that you've clipped your spreader bar on or locked it into place with this new red lock system here. Okay, now spreader bar is not going to roll back up into the rib cage area and it's going to stay nice and low. As you begin to advance in the sport, you're going to realize that body positioning is key. And once you really dial in your body positioning, that's when people mostly advance to the waist harness. The waist harness that I've chosen today, the 2011 North Styler waist harness, a really nice option, super simple, no leg loops. Belt goes across the front, and then I like to slide the harness down as low as possible to start with it down below my torso. Next, you're going to look for the spreader bar. And this is a quick release spreader bar mechanism, so it snaps into place, and then tighten it into place. Excess webbing, once again, packs into the little neoprene pocket. This is the key component here. This one little piece of webbing clips low and keeps the spreader bar nice and low. Okay, once again, that spreader bar won't have a tendency to roll back into the rib cage area, nor will the harness slide up around the torso. So once you really dial in your body positioning with kiteboarding, you can allow the kite to almost pull this harness low versus lift it up high. As a beginner, you're doing a lot of body dragging out there. Eventually, you're going to be wearing your waist harness like a collar. It's very uncomfortable around the rib cage area. Hence, go with one of these options. The Pro Limit Kite Seat Pro or the Dakine Nitro shorts. All three good options for kiteboarding. Better beginner options right here though.